to the task. So far, so good.
The sling is also difficult, but then again, to get swing and movement to hit the seam on the deck is another challenge. Now just have a look at that. Now if you use your hands as you normally would, the ball's always going to hit the pitch on its belly and you're not going to get much. But the real challenge was, we'll demonstrate it. We'll try and give you an idea after this delivery. Well, first we got to go pick that up because that's 11 circle, champion shot, short and wide. Chandimal in a punishing mood.
That's the one place he can't bowl.
Yeah, so regarding the wrist, if you're bowling up there, your wrist is like that, and if you drop it, it's down there, and it'll only hit the belly. So Malinga had to cock his wrist, even though it was low. So that's how he got it to swing. That's how he hit the seam, and that was a lot more challenging. It's not an easy art. Now we'll have to see how Nuwantushara goes with that skill.
Well, you're saying it to the right person. Mickey Arthur, the coach of the Sri Lanka national team. End of the over, 19 without loss.
Change, right arm over. Little more. Yeah, with a leg.
A reminder where teams are at in this My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. 3 teams already qualifying to the semi-final. Kandy Tuskers and Gall Gladiators competing for that last position to complete the top 4. Roslano speaking about the wrist position of Tusara.
And even Malinga during his career would now and again find that the ball wouldn't swing. And then he immediately knew this is what he needs to do and he will focus on it. It's not easy. There is a bit of strain on the wrist too, in cocking that wrist to bowl fast. So it was amazing. There's a lot more that goes into an action like that. Dhananjaya Lakshan. Slower balls, had a good start to his T20 career in this Lanka Premier. Not a bad start for Nuwantushara.
Loud appeal, in swing on offer. Jeez, that looked quite close.
I think the umpire reckons there was a nick on it, but they've asked for the DRS.
Really good ball first up. Really good ball. Got it nice and full. Got it into the pads. I think that's pretty close. If we have a look, that's a ball, definitely. Little bit of inch shape. Look at that seam. That seam's beautiful. Swings in. That is very, very, very close.
Back leg, so it's not too far to go from there. It's missed the bat. Ipal Gunawardhan, the umpire. Upstairs is Prageet Rambukwala, who's got to make sure, or rather give the right decision. That's hitting the stumps
Daniel Bell-Drummond. Daniel Bell-Drummond hasn't gotten off in this tournament with the bat. He is a fine player. Member of the Kent County team. Will we see more swing?
He has a quickest action, Dhananjay Lakshan, but the ball doesn't get to you as quick as he thinks. And he tends to dip. That's where the batsmen are getting deceived a little bit. The wicket, look at the swing, look at it hoop. Goes a long way, but beautifully bowled though.
And just what the Gall Gladiators needed, a wicket up front. The only way they're going to halt the run rate is by taking wickets.
They need this man though. They need to start opening up one end, and as long as he's there, Angelo Matthews next. Andre Russell, they can come out and play freely. He's the one holding the innings together.
Playing a miss. Chandimal possibly expecting that inward movement. Didn't find any. And this delivery goes past the outside edge. My 11 Circle Fantasy app, where you can make your fantasy cricket team and play with real. Is download the app on www.my11circle.com and start playing on the app by making your team with players that you can think of performing, and you get yourself maximum points. You can be a champion.
That's the seam. Look at that. Wobbling in. It keeps going straight and then suddenly starts tailing in. So batsman reacting late, and you can't help it because you're picking it late. It's happening late.
That's the key to swing bowling. If you can get it not to swing from your arm or from your hand, you get it to swing late. It is so deceiving for the batsman.
And that's all to do with that seam, the upright seam. Chandimal tried to go offside a couple of balls ago, but since then he's seeing the swing and trying to play with the angle. A much safer option.
Won't want to get too close with that inward movement. Lakshan, maybe 5th, 6th stump is the line that you should be working with. Just keep the batsman guessing, thinking as to whether this delivery is going to come in and to what extent it's going to make that inward movement. Beautiful line. That's another well bowled delivery. A wicket and 1 run considered in the over. 20 for 1.
And over to Mohammad Amir. Dhananjay Lakshan was brought in, and this is what he delivered off the very first ball. Didn't get the decision initially, but the Gladiators did not hesitate to go upstairs. They're searching. They knew they had to take a chance early. The call came from the wicket keeper. Let's take this one. We got this one. Evans gone. Bell-Drummond. A lot of batting to come. Dixila De Silva, Matthews, Russell, Priyanjan. So got to keep chipping away.
Laurie Evans, the wicket to fall. Colombo King. The dangerous Dre Ross is in that batting lineup.
Spoiled his first over by bowling a short one. The last delivery went for 4. Otherwise was very good, Nuwan Tushara.
Not a lot of bounce. That's a batsman, I'm sure. This is a new proposition, especially with a bowler with that unorthodox action.
Yeah, went away with the arm, and I'm glad they've got a first slip in there. If we have a look at his release, went away with the arm, and I'm glad they've got a first slip in there. If we have a look at his release points, very, very low. Look at that. That's deceiving. That takes some getting used to as a batsman.
And another benefit there is, even though his body is away from the stumps, his arm and release point is in line with the stumps. So it's a difficult angle for the batsman to pick up. Let's say go close to the stumps and bowl straight. Up against a batsman playing his third game and lacking confidence. No runs behind him. Bell Drummond.
Hint of swing on that last delivery, so that's another challenge for the batsman. Just there, moves away. Bell Drummond makes the adjustment. An adjustment to the field. Thinking about a second slip. We'll wait and see. More like a fifth slip in place. Finds the outside edge. This is excellent bowling here from Tushara. He's attacking the stumps, making the batsman play. It was just on leg stump line.
The lengths he's bowling so good, and he's getting that little bit of swing with the arm. Makes him a tough customer. This is always the dilemma though for coaches, and you see this a lot in the subcontinent. Players coming that do things so differently, and as coaches, when you see something like this, you just got to keep enhancing that skill. If you can't try and change him because he's got something unique.
Again, very good. Something else. Where was Tushara in the earlier matches?
In the dugout.
But why?
Yeah, it's a hard question to answer. You go with your tried and tested players and then look to give the opportunity to the others. The Gall Gladiators haven't been getting the results, so now they're turning to